Hello, Patty. These are the 125 milliliter flasks. This is the LabQuest 2 interface. It has an accelerometer, so you can make it suit the orientation of the device where you put it. They have to be plugged in because the batteries are quite old. They don't act as batteries anymore, so you have to plug this in. I will provide the adapters. Okay. That's Toby back there. Another customer gave him to us. Ha ha ha. He's just keeping a careful eye on things. Now, when you want to use the gas pressure sensors, let me show you how that goes. You have to use the 120 milliliter Erlenmeyer flask, and you have to use this stopper. Now, this stopper has only 2 holes. On the top, it looks like there are 3 holes, but that third hole is actually not a hole. And when you want to use it to measure the gas pressure, you got to close this, right? The reason this is here is because sometimes people want to do experiments where they are pushing air in, and the air would be pushed in through this tube with the blue valve. So you got to keep the blue valve closed because your experiment doesn't involve pushing air in, right? So this goes in here very tightly. It's got to be airtight. Now, of course, you want to put the experiment in there. And it's very tight. And now this end should be the only open end if you've got this blue valve closed, where the valve handles are perpendicular to the flow of the air. This here is a quarter turn screw lock with this here. This is the input for air for the gas pressure sensor, right? See, I don't know if I can do this with one hand because I'm holding the phone with the other hand. Okay. Yeah, I cannot. Okay, here we go. All right, yes, I can. All right, so I'll just do a quarter. That's about a quarter turn, and tighten it a little bit. Right. Make sure there's not going to be air leakage here. Not going to be air leakage there. Then you'll be able to measure any changes in pressure of the air in there. Okay? Now, how does this sensor talk to the Vernier device, the LabQuest 2? Let me show you that. This is the connector. This is an analog sensor. All the sensors today will be analog sensors, and there are 3 analog sensor inputs here. 1, 2, 3. And so this is called the BTA connector, British Telecom. It goes right in there. I need a click. Is it gonna did that work? Not sure if that actually got in there. Right. So I think I pressed a button by accident, but you can just go back to the LabQuest app. This is a touch screen. Back to, yes, there it is. That's the oops. I think I pressed it too hard. Right. So I'm just gonna press the X here. X. All right. And so now it's measuring the pressure. It's about sea level where I am. So it's about 1 atmosphere. It was a nice day today, so it's a little bit more than 1 atmosphere. But anyways, that's how you connect these things. Now, of course, you can connect more than 1 sensor. You can connect up to 3 of these analog sensors to a single LabQuest device. I'm going to be lending you 2 LabQuest devices, all right? Now, when you want, I think I'm going to end this video and make a separate video about the particular gas sensing, all right? Oh, actually, before I end this video, I need to tell you something. If you want to automatically collect the data of the pressure as it changes, well, then you can press this play button right here. And the play button is the same as the physical play button right here. And now, as time goes by, it will collect the pressure. And when you're done, you can press the stop button here, and it will have collected a bunch of data there. All right. By default, it will collect data for a very long time, but that doesn't have to be the case. Right now, let me show you how to get the stylus. So there's a stylus in the side of this. This is a resistive touch screen, very old style. So it doesn't respond as well to fingers as it would to a stylus. Let me go click on this this little dial here. All right, that will get us back to the home screen. Now, if I click on any one of these gray boxes, I can change the parameters of data collection. I can say collect 1 sample every second, or collect, I can collect 5 samples every second, okay? And when I say 5 samples every second, it automatically changes to the rate to 0.2 samples per second. And I can change how many seconds I'm going to collect data. I can actually collect data all day long. I have done that before. But that's up to you. You can change that to fit the needs of your experiment. And once you've changed those parameters, as soon as you press play, either with the physical play button or with the virtual play button here, the data will be collected the way you wanted it to be collected. Okay. Now I'm going to stop this. Right. You can save this data. Right. File. Right. So you can save this data onto this device, but that's not going to be very useful for you. I suggest you save this data onto a flash drive, and here's how to do that. So there is a USB port right there where you can stick a flash drive, and once you have done that, if you wait a moment and then click on save, file, save again, there will be an option when you save. There will be an option here. These files are saved directly on the device, but if you plug a flash drive in there, the flash drive USB icon will appear in between these two icons here, and then you can save the file onto the flash drive. Now, the file format that this device saves is the .qmbl format. So to open the .qmbl file, I recommend that you download the program called Logger Lite, and I can provide a link to that in the description of this video, just in case you want to do that. Once you have opened the file in Logger Lite, you can export the file to Microsoft Excel if you need to do that, or you can do your data analysis in the program Logger Lite. There's also a lot of data analysis options, features. Back to the app. A lot of data analysis. Okay, I'm going to use the back button here. Back. All right. I'm going to use the, I want to cancel. Okay. There are a lot of data analysis features in here. For example, you can do linear regression on this. You can do, linear regression and other kinds of curve fitting. You can take the average of things. Let me show you how to take the average of things. So analyze, and then statistics, and you can take the average. So before you take the average, I think it's very useful to have the students tap on the screen and drag out. Oops, I dragged out too much. Drag out. Oops, dragged out. Oh, I only had 2 points there. Let me collect some more data. Somehow I don't think I don't think it's collecting data as fast as I wanted it to. But anyways, you can have students tap on the screen and drag the data that they want to get the averages or the statistics of, and then analyze statistics, and here are all the statistics, not of all the data, but just the data that they dragged out. So that is also an option. Okay, that's it for this video, and I will show you in a separate video how to do the gas specific sensing.